Hi everybody. I wasn't anticipating making a video anytime soon, but it's been a very active day today with Santa Muerte, and I've been getting a lot of nudges to discuss this today, and it's something that's already on YouTube, and it's something that a lot of people already do, and they don't really talk about it. They just kind of do it, you know. And I haven't spoken with one single person that has done this and not felt great afterward. Or sometimes they do it so often that they maybe feel like their day is incomplete without it. And it's something that I myself am guilty of not doing that often, which is something that I definitely need to change, because I forget how wonderful it feels after I'm done, and how much more connected I feel with her after I'm done. So, I bought one of these little books that is, if you can't read Spanish, Rosario a la Santísima Muerte, the Rosary of the Santa Muerte, or Santísima Muerte. And it's just this little book that I got at a local shop, and it has all the Rosary prayers specifically tailored to Santa Muerte in Spanish. And as you know, English is my first language. I'm still working on my Spanish, and I'm trying really hard to learn the language. It makes no sense because I live about 35 minutes away from Mexico. Everybody else around me speaks perfect Spanish except for me. My family made sure that I grew up having English as my first language. Grandma spoke Spanish, my aunts and uncles spoke Spanish, but here I am trying and struggling to learn the language myself. So, also in an attempt to do so, that is why I will buy these books from here on out in nothing but Spanish. That's why I have chosen to sell the majority of my Santa Muerte books that are in English, because I need to learn the language better. I need to learn the Spanish. And I will use Google Translate to help me, but I most definitely won't rely on it to learn the language. This rosary is laid out a little bit different, I think, than the original Catholic rosary. But the mysteries, if you're familiar with a rosary, are going to be different than the mysteries, on the regular rosary. So, for example, the first mystery is when she receives her scythe. And it says that she holds it in her right hand, that God gave it to her and that she holds it in her right hand. We were having a little discussion. I posted a question on my Nina Sagrada page on Facebook about, hey, have you noticed there are some statues that have the scythe on the right and some statues that have it on the left? And somebody left this in a comment on YouTube and on the page as well. So I thought it would be cool to address it in this video. And I was told in the past by one of the devotees that it has to do with right hand and left hand path. So I was like, oh, that satisfied me. That was a good enough answer for me. But then I thought about it and I was like, I wonder if there's a deeper meaning than that. And I was like, maybe it's just the manufacturer. Maybe that's just the way they made the mold, and that's just how they put out the statue, and it doesn't have a deep meaning, And maybe I shouldn't look that far into it. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But at the same time, with her iconography, everything has deep meaning. As with any other religion, every icon, every symbol has very great and very deep meaning, or they wouldn't create it so. They wouldn't make it so, on every statue, everything has such a deep meaning, right down to the base, all the way up to the top of the scythe. Everything should. So the position that the scythe is in should likely also have deep meaning as well. So, as I was reading this rosary, and because, like I admitted, I don't do it that often, shame on me, I know, it stated that I don't want to take my glasses off because I don't have makeup on. Not that you guys aren't used to that. But it says that she gets her guadaña, her scythe. And it says here, entrega en tu mano derecha. Right side. Derecha. Or does derecha mean straight? You guys are witnessing a total another brain fart right now. No, because izquierda means left, doesn't it? Anyway, Google derecha for me, please. But anyway, it says, entrega en tu mano, what she has in her hand, derecha de la guadaña. So it's in the right hand. So I'm looking at my statues and I'm thinking, which ones are in the right hand? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that I have on the other side 1, 2. I have 2 that are on the other side, both of which are white statues, oddly enough. So yeah, so I was like, you know what? Maybe it's because when the person made the mold, they were right-handed. Maybe it's just as simple as that. But no, I don't think so. Because in her left hand, she's supposed to be holding the globe, the receptive hand. The left hand is always the receptive hand because, I mean, realistically, the majority of the world is right-handed. So through a person's perspective, the world is going to be how the person sees it to be. The world is as I see it. Therefore, it is truth. You get what I'm saying? So if the majority of the world is right-handed, they're going to equate power to the right hand and receptivity to the left hand. That is another reason why the mal de ojo, or the evil eye bracelet, is on the left hand. It's the receptive hand. Now you know a thing. So anyway, it's just funny. Can you close your door, please? It's like really loud. So it's just funny how she works when you're looking for these answers and everything kind of seems like your day maybe is chaotic, but things like this pop up. You know, everything happens for a reason with her too. Even more so, you get more synchronicities with her. So I would like to discuss, in your opinion, you know, what's up with the scythe, right and left side. Oh, another person also mentioned that if it's on the left side, that it's actually San La Muerte, who is an Argentinian Grim Reaper, who, from what I read, I don't know much about him, okay? All I know is that he's male in gender, and he does things a little bit more hardcore than Santa Muerte. Not that she's not all hardcore, nothing like that. Not like she can't be. But as far as I was told, and as far as I saw in a few videos, not to say that that's the end-all be-all of the information, but as far as I know, he doesn't have like a white robe or nothing like that. It's just purely like red and black. Like he works purely in the material. He doesn't have like a heavenly aspect like the way that La Niña Blanca, you know, like she's kind of more heavenly, more angelic, that sort of thing. Well, he doesn't really have that. And from the reading I did, like you give him like raw meat and stuff like that. So you have to think of that type of energy. What kind of energy takes raw meat? Very earthly energy, you know? I'm not going to say evil or anything like that because it's not evil. It is what it is. You know, I'm going to go off on a little tangent here. I don't believe in evil and good. I don't believe in evil and not evil. I just believe in it is what it is. An animal is not evil because it will bite me. The animal is just acting within its character. Just like the concept of demons, I don't believe that they're evil. They just are what they are. We avoid them or we conflate with them or whatever, knowing good and well what the characteristics of that spirit is. Same as with any spirit that we have interaction with. You have to understand them before you interact with them. Common sense, right? It's like, don't play with a Ouija board unless you're, knowing what you're getting yourself into. Other side tangent. But yeah, so I'm not saying San La Muerte, in regards to this subject, is evil or nothing like that. I'm just saying that his energy, from what I was reading about and from what I was watching about, is just a little bit more earthly. It's a little bit more Terranean. How would you word it? Hot. His energy is hot. What do you think of when you think of hot? Fire. You think of anger, or you think of feisty, or you think of like rawr, like that's what I think of, like energetic. If you're a tarot reader, you're thinking energy kind of like the devil card. Once again, probably a bad example for people that are not tarot card readers, but it just means, closer to the earth. The things that the creatures on this earth enjoy, likely that energy will enjoy. We'll think of it more animalistic. Once again, not that animalistic is evil. It's just a different state of being than us. We have it inherent in us. It just shouldn't all consume us. It's a part of us. The part of us that we don't like to acknowledge, but we so act on every single day. Regardless. Okay, so the Scythe. Why is it on the right? Why is it on the left? I want to know what you guys think. You don't have to be a seasoned Santa Muertista. You don't have to. Or you can just be interested. Or you may just have like a common sense theory. Let me know. I want to know. I want to know what you guys think. Also, I think it's Rosary Day today. Let's all do our Santa Muerte Rosary. Google it. You'll find it. Try reading it in Spanish. It sounds so cool. And try reading it in Spanish so that, we pick up on the language a little bit better. Don't let the language deter you. I don't know Spanish. Well, let Google translate it for you. But go back and pronounce the words in Spanish. The more we know, guys, it's really cool to be multilingual. Chicks love it, for real. Guys love it too. Hey, you can speak Spanish and English? Yeah, I can. You get what I'm saying? There's no drawbacks to this. This is all benefit. Anyway, that's about it for now, guys. I'm going to end this at 13 minutes. Woo, I'm trying to do it intentionally. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Leave your comments and questions below. Let's try to remain respectful. And I passed the 13-minute mark. All right. I'll see you guys next time.